The relationship between the executive and the legislature is at the cornerstone of our system of government. Our ability to govern in the best interest of the Nigerian people depends to a great deal on effective collaboration and partnership between the legislature and the executive. The obligation to check and balance each other is not an invitation to conflict, and it should not be characterized by quarrelsome disagreement when consultation, engagements, and compromise have proven time and again to be a more effective approach. In the NASS Assembly, you have distinguished yourselves by your conduct in office, by the scale and quality of your legislative interventions, and by your capacity for engaging with the difficult questions facing the country with maturity and competence. This much is apparent in the fact that your legislative accomplishments, ranging from returning of our budget cycle to January to December, the amendment of the Companies and Allied Matters Act, KAMA, the Nigerian Police Act, the Finance Act, the Deep Offshore Production Sharing Contract Act, among others. You have also succeeded in overcoming the political and other obstacles that have for 2 decades inhibited the much-needed reforms of our oil and gas industry, resulting now in the passage of the Petroleum Industry Bill, PIB. I congratulate you all and thank you for your contributions to the difficult yet necessary task of nation building. It is our collective fate to have come into office at a time of significant challenges for our country. Overcoming these challenges require that we finally confront long-ignored questions of economics, politics, law, and history that are often at the root of our national problems. This moment in history requires us to make hard choices, take difficult decisions, and act with diligence and patriotism to ensure that our country can survive and thrive long after we have all left. What this means, in effect, is that our jobs will not get any easier. However, the objectives we seek and will work together to achieve deserve our best efforts, regardless the sacrifice. Insecurity, manifesting as insurgencies, banditry, kidnapping, and urban crime of all sorts is the single most difficult challenge we face today. Insecurity gets in the way of our ability to build infrastructure, provide the much-needed social services to our people, and to attract investment that drive innovation, create industries, and provide jobs and create wealth. Some of the people who perpetuate these various manifestations of insecurity do so for profit. Others, in the name of discredited ideologies. Whatever their motivations may be, their actions are an existential threat to our country. In the circumstances, we must do everything within our power without consideration of distractions to put an end to their activities and bring them to book. We cannot allow ourselves to be distracted from this objective or waver in our commitment. And I am confident that together we will triumph in our present efforts. As the second legislative year of the 9th Assembly has just come to an end, this is a good time to jointly review our shared commitments, to identify what has been achieved and what is still left undone. This way, we can prioritize activities and allocate the resources necessary to ensure that in the lifetime of this Assembly and of the administration, we can complete the work we have started and leave behind a record of achievement that will stand all of us in good stead in the assessment of history. I thank all the distinguished senators and honorable members of the 9th National Assembly for your contributions to governance. I wish to especially thank the Senate President, Senator Ahmed Lawan, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Femi Wajambia Miller, for your dedication and your leadership of the 9th Assembly through these challenging times. The priorities that have motivated the legislative actions by the 9th National Assembly evidence a deeply held commitment to the peace, progress, and prosperity of our beloved country, and I am glad to have you as my partners in government. Let me now commend the role of minority parties in the Assembly for their cooperation and support for government programs. The National Assembly will remain in full partner in national development, and I look forward to continued collaboration and partnership between the executive and the legislative arms of government as we work together to achieve our shared vision of a peaceful and prosperous country. I welcome you all to the Presidential Villa this evening, and I thank you for being here today. God bless us all, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.